Welcome to the deep dive. We're all familiar with that tight knot of stress, right? That feeling of being constantly on edge.
Definitely.
Today, we're not just talking about it. We're exploring a surprisingly straightforward yet, well, remarkably potent way to loosen that knot, breathwork.
Absolutely. In our fast-paced lives, stress often feels like an inevitable companion. It really does.
Yeah.
Yet we often overlook the most readily available tool we have. I mean, the most fundamental one to counteract it, our own breath.
Our breath.
Breathwork, in essence, is about bringing conscious focus and, control to this essential act.
It almost sounds too basic to be effective, doesn't it?
It does sometimes.
But the potential ripple effects are truly impressive. We're talking about tapping into your nervous system to genuinely slow down your heart rate, even sharpen your focus, all through deliberate breathing.
Precisely. And while breathwork might seem like a recent buzzword in wellness, its roots run deep, really deep.
How deep?
We'll think back to ancient practices, yoga, meditation, pranayama. Breath control has been a cornerstone for centuries in these traditions.
Right.
Now we're seeing a resurgence, with breathwork being integrated into modern therapeutic practices to address a whole range of challenges.
Okay, so our aim today is to really delve into the heart of what breathwork entails, uncover the fascinating mechanisms behind its stress-relieving power, and, most importantly, equip you with some immediately applicable techniques.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's dive a little deeper then. What exactly is breathwork beyond just, paying attention to breathing?
Okay, so at its core, breathwork encompasses any practice where you intentionally direct your awareness and exert control over your breathing patterns.
Intentional control.
Yeah. While it might seem like such a natural automatic process, and it is consciously engaging with your breath, can trigger profound shifts, real changes in your physical and mental states. It's a bit like realizing you have a volume knob for your internal state, and your breath is how you control it.
Yeah.
A volume knob for our internal state. I like that analogy.
Yes.
So even though it's something we do all the time without thinking, intentionally focusing on it can really make a difference.
Absolutely. By consciously regulating your breath, you're directly influencing your autonomic nervous system,
Right.
leading to tangible benefits like a more regulated heart rate, enhanced mental clarity, just as you mentioned earlier.
Oh.
It's a practical way to gently guide your body's ingrained stress response towards a state of greater calm and equilibrium.
Guiding our body towards calm. That feels much more proactive than just reacting to stress all the time.
It is. It really is. And it's worth remembering this isn't some fleeting trend.
Yeah, you mentioned the history.
Exactly. Its deep historical ties to well-established disciplines like yoga, meditation, and the ancient yogic science of pranayama highlight its enduring value, its effectiveness. Now, its applications have broadened, recognized as a valuable wellness tool for managing stress, anxiety, and even certain physical discomforts. Okay, so we understand what it is and its historical weight. Now let's get to the core of it. How does simply altering our breathing pattern actually help us when we're feeling overwhelmed? What's the science behind this connection?
Right. Here's where things get truly interesting. There are several key physiological processes at play. The primary one involves activating the parasympathetic nervous system.
The parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, for those of us who might need a quick refresher on that.
Sure, think of it as your body's built-in rest and digest mode.
Rest and digest. Got it.
It's the counterbalance to the sympathetic nervous system, which ignites the fight-or-flight response when we perceive a threat, real or imagined.
Fight or flight. We know that one.
Yeah. That fight-or-flight response floods our system with hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, elevates our heart rate, blood pressure, tightens our muscles.
All the stress stuff.
Exactly. And while that's vital for immediate danger, prolonged activation of this system, well, it takes a toll on our well-being. A big toll.
Right. Living in that constant state of high alert is definitely not sustainable. So how does our breath become the key to shifting gears, to switching modes?
Well, specific breathwork techniques directly stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the key.
No.
Through the vagus nerve, often.
Oh.
Slow, deep breathing signals safety. This stimulation helps your body transition out of that stress state and back towards, tranquility.
Okay.
You'll notice tangible effects. Your heart rate and blood pressure decreasing, a wave of relaxation washing over you. It's like flipping a switch from high alert to a state of calm.
Flipping a switch. That's a great visual. What's the second piece of this puzzle then? You said there were several.
The second crucial aspect is the improvement in oxygen flow.
Oxygen. Okay.
Deep, controlled breathing, which is fundamental to most breathwork practices, significantly boosts the delivery of oxygen to both your brain and your muscles.
And why is that increased oxygen supply so beneficial when we're stressed? Does the stress make us breathe faster anyway?
It often makes us breathe faster, but shallower, which isn't efficient. Increased oxygen from deep breathing helps alleviate tension throughout the body and sharpens mental clarity.
Oh,
When
okay.
you're under stress or feeling anxious, your breathing often becomes shallow and rapid, like you said, which can paradoxically worsen feelings of unease. It can make you feel more anxious.
Right.
Deliberate, deep breathing reverses this cycle. It enables your body and mind to function more effectively. It's like giving your system the high-quality fuel it needs to operate smoothly under pressure.
Okay, so a calmer nervous system via the parasympathetic switch and more efficient oxygen. What's the third element at play?
The third vital component is the cultivation of mindfulness and focused attention.
Mindfulness, that comes up a lot.
It does. When you consciously direct your awareness to the rhythm and sensation of your breath, you become inherently grounded in the present moment.
So it's like an anchor that tethers us to the here and now, stops the mind racing.
Precisely. By focusing on the simple act of each inhale and exhale, you naturally begin to detach from those racing negative thought patterns and anxieties about the future that often amplify stress.
Yeah, the what ifs.
Exactly. This intentional presence, nurtured through breath awareness, becomes a powerful tool for reducing anxiety and promoting mental clarity. It's about stepping out of the mental whirlwind and finding a point of stillness.
So it's this powerful three-pronged approach, soothing the body's stress response, nourishing it with oxygen, and anchoring the mind in the present.
That's a great summary.
That sounds like a remarkably comprehensive strategy for tackling stress. Now let's get down to brass tacks. What are some specific breathwork techniques that we can actually use, in those moments when we feel overwhelmed?
Absolutely. Happy to share some. Here are 3 techniques that are relatively straightforward to learn and can be implemented immediately whenever you feel stress levels rising.
Perfect. Let's start with the first one. What have you got?
The first is known as box breathing, or sometimes people call it square breathing.
Box breathing.
Okay. It's an incredibly accessible and really effective method for calming the nervous system rapidly.
Box breathing. The name itself suggests a structured approach. How do we put it into practice?
It's based on equal durations for each phase. Pretty simple. You begin by inhaling slowly and deeply through your nose for a count of 4 seconds.
Okay, in for 4 through the nose.
Following the inhale, you just gently hold your breath for 4 seconds.
Hold 4.
Then you exhale slowly and completely through your mouth for another count of 4 seconds.
Out for 4 through the mouth.
And finally, you hold your breath again with the lungs empty for 4 seconds before commencing the next cycle.
Hold 4 again. So inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. Got it. Like drawing a box with your breath.
Exactly. That's why it's called box breathing.
And how many repetitions should we aim for to feel the effects?
Aim for several rounds. Perhaps starting with 4 or 5 complete cycles is good. As you become more comfortable with it, you can gradually extend the duration of each phase, maybe to 5, 6, or even more seconds.
Right.
The key is maintaining a slow, steady rhythm without any strain. Don't force it.
Okay. And what are the primary benefits we can expect from practicing box breathing? What does it do?
It's particularly effective for quickly dialing down your body's acute stress response, right in the moment.
Okay.
It also aids in improving focus and can noticeably reduce feelings of anxiety. Think of it as a mental reset button you can access anytime, anywhere.
A mental reset button. I like that. Okay, that sounds like an invaluable tool. What's the second technique we should have in our toolkit?
The second technique is the 4-7-8 breathing method.
4-7-8. Okay.
This one is exceptionally good at promoting deep relaxation, especially when you're feeling intensely overwhelmed or anxious, maybe finding it hard to sleep.
4-7-8. Those numbers almost sound like a secret code for tranquility. How does this particular breathing pattern work?
So you start by inhaling quietly through your nose for a count of 4 seconds.
Inhale 4, nose, quietly.
Okay. Then you hold your breath for a count of 7 seconds. This is the longer hold.
Oh, for 7. Got it.
Finally, you exhale completely and audibly through your mouth for a count of 8 seconds.
8 seconds exhale through the mouth, audibly, like a whoosh sound.
Exactly, like a gentle whoosh of air. That audible exhale is important here.
Inhale 4, hold 7, exhale whoosh for 8.
Okay. And how many times should we repeat this cycle?
For 4-7-8 breathing, it's generally recommended to repeat the cycle just 3 or 4 times initially. That's often enough.
Really?
Yeah.
It's 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. You'll often experience a significant shift towards calmness quite rapidly with this technique. It's pretty potent.
And what makes this 478 method so effective at inducing relaxation? What's the mechanism there?
It's believed to work by increasing the oxygen saturation in your blood, first off, and also really slowing down your heart rate.
Mm-hmm.
That extended exhale phase, the 8 seconds, is key. It strongly activates the parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest friend again,
Right.
sending a powerful signal to your body that it's safe to relax, promoting a sense of ease and calm. That sounds incredibly helpful, especially, like you said, for those moments when sleep feels elusive due to a racing mind. Okay, what's our third powerful breathwork technique?
Our third technique is alternate nostril breathing. In Sanskrit, it's known as Nadi Shodhana.
Nadi Shodhana. Okay. Alternate nostril breathing. This one sounds like it might require a bit more coordination,
A
maybe.
little bit, but it's easy once you get the hang of it.
Yeah.
This practice is wonderful for harmonizing the energy flow in the body, as traditionally understood, and bringing a profound sense of calm to the mind. Balancing, really.
Balancing. Okay. Can you guide us through the steps?
Certainly. Begin by finding a comfortable seated position. Maybe sit up straight. Gently close your eyes if that feels okay.
Okay.
Bring your right hand up towards your nose. Use your right thumb to gently close your right nostril.
Thumb closes right nostril.
Then inhale deeply and slowly through your left nostril.
Inhale left.
Once you've inhaled fully, use your right ring finger to gently close your left nostril. So now both are closed for a moment. Then release your thumb from your right nostril.
Okay. Close left with ring finger. Release right thumb.
Exhale slowly and completely through your right nostril.
Exhale right.
Now, keep the left closed and inhale deeply through your right nostril.
Inhale right.
Then close your right nostril again with your thumb. Release your ring finger from your left nostril.
Close right. Release left.
And exhale slowly and completely through your left nostril.
Exhale left. Phew.
That entire sequence, inhale left, exhale right, exhale left, that constitutes one full round.
Okay, that's a bit of a finger ballet, but I think I can visualize it. Inhale left, exhale right, exhale left. One round. And how many rounds should we aim for to feel the balancing effects?
Aim for around 5 to 10 rounds to really experience the benefits of Nadi Shodhana. Take your time with it.
5 to 10 rounds. Okay. And what makes alternate nostril breathing so effective at calming and balancing? What's the idea behind it?
Well, traditionally, it's believed to help balance the activity in the left and right hemispheres of the brain.
Ah, interesting.
This can lead to a reduction in mental chatter, that busy mind improved focus and concentration, and an overall enhanced sense of calm and inner equilibrium. It's kind of like fine-tuning the different aspects of your mental landscape.
Fine-tuning. I like that. These are all such valuable techniques. But as we know, knowing something and actually doing it are two different things.
Absolutely. That's the crucial part.
What are some practical strategies for weaving these breathwork exercises into the fabric of our daily lives so it actually happens?
That's a critical point. Integrating breathwork doesn't need to feel like another chore on your to-do list. It really doesn't.
Good.
Start by identifying small, natural opportunities where it can fit seamlessly, little pockets of time.
Okay, give us some real-world examples. When could we actually incorporate these practices?
Well, one excellent way is to make it part of your morning routine.
Before the chaos starts.
Exactly. Even dedicating just a few minutes to focused breathing as you begin your day can establish a calmer, more centered mindset right from the start. It can make you feel less reactive and more equipped to handle whatever the day throws your way. Maybe boost your energy too, in a calm way.
That definitely sounds like a more peaceful way to greet the day than, doom scrolling or hitting snooze repeatedly.
Right.
What other times lend themselves well to breathwork?
Definitely doing those moments of acute stress that inevitably pop up throughout the day.
Yeah, they always do.
If you feel tension escalating, maybe during a work project or before a difficult conversation, take a brief pause. Just step away for a moment.
Okay.
Practice a few rounds of box breathing, maybe. Or even alternate nostril breathing if you have a quiet minute. Stepping away for just a minute or two to focus on your breath can be surprisingly effective at resetting your stress response. Helps you regain composure.
That makes perfect sense, like a quick internal circuit breaker for stress. I can see that being useful. What about when we're trying to wind down at the end of the day?
Before bedtime is another ideal time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A calming practice, like the 4-7-8 technique, or some gentle box breathing, can really help to release any lingering tension or anxiety accumulated throughout the day
Hmm.
and prepare your body and mind for more restful sleep. By gently slowing your heart rate and quieting your thoughts, it creates a much smoother transition into sleep. Less tossing and turning, hopefully.
Yeah, that sounds good. And what if we already have some form of mindfulness or meditation practice in place? Can we combine them?
Oh, definitely. Breathwork is a natural and powerful complement to both mindfulness and meditation. In fact, focusing on the breath is often a central anchor in many mindfulness traditions anyway.
True.
So you can intentionally weave any of these techniques, box, 478, Nadi Shodhana, into your existing meditation sessions. It can help deepen your focus on the present moment and enhance your overall sense of relaxation. They work really well together.
So it's really about identifying those little windows of opportunity throughout our day, morning, stress points, bedtime, during meditation. What are some general tips for making our breathwork practice as effective as possible? Any final pointers?
Yeah, a few things. Firstly, try to find a quiet and comfortable space where you can practice without interruptions. At least when you're first starting out, it helps.
Like that's
Consistency is also key, really important. Even if it's just 5 minutes each day, regular practice will yield far greater cumulative benefits than, say, one long session once a week.
little and often.
Exactly. The most important aspect during your practice is to bring your full attention to the sensation of your breath. Gently acknowledge any distracting thoughts that arise. They will. And then just redirect your focus back to your breath. No judgment.
Right. Just notice and return.
Notice and return. And as we've discussed, combining breath work with mindfulness or meditation can often lead to even more profound states of relaxation and calm. So experiment with that too.
Okay. So to bring it all together, it sounds like breathwork is this incredibly accessible and potent tool that we all inherently possess for managing everyday stresses and ultimately enhancing our overall well-being.
Absolutely. That sums it up perfectly. By simply bringing conscious awareness and intentional control to something we do every moment of every day,
Yeah.
our breathing, we can tap into our body's innate capacity to relax
Hmm.
and effectively counteract the negative impacts of stress. It's already there.
And the truly remarkable thing is, as you pointed out, there's no need for any special equipment or significant time commitment. You can literally practice these techniques anywhere, at any time. In a meeting, on the bus. Maybe not the alternate nostril breathing on the bus.
Maybe not that one. But box breathing or just deep belly breaths, definitely. Anywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the next time you feel that familiar wave of stress beginning to build, I really encourage you, take a few deliberate breaths, experiment with one of the techniques we've explored today.
Let's try it.
Just try it. You might be genuinely surprised
I
by
will.
the immediate difference even a few moments of focused breathing can make.
That's a fantastic encouragement, and maybe leaves us with a thought. Consider this. How might just 60 seconds, 1 minute of conscious breathing before you react to a stressful situation, how might that fundamentally reshape your experience?
That's a powerful question.
It's certainly something worth taking a deep breath about. Thanks for this truly insightful dive today.
My pleasure. Good to talk about it.